Cool. Excellent. All right. So, welcome to the Coding Club. We got our friend Mark Zuckerberg there at the bottom. Honorary graduate of Harvard. So, I'm Kevin. I'm a senior at South. I took Comp Sci A and Comp Sci Principles, and I know Python, Java, and a little bit of JavaScript, which I learned in Principles, but mostly Python and Java. And I'll pass it off to the other officers who can also say hi. So, Jerry and Michael, you guys want to say something?
I'm Michael. I'm an officer this year for Coding Club, and I'm a junior, and I took AP Comp Sci Principles last year, and I'm taking AP Comp Sci A this year.
Jerry?
Hi everyone, I'm Jerry Cheen. I'm an officer this year for Coding Club. I'm a junior who took AP Comp Sci Principles, and I'm taking AP Comp Sci A this year.
Awesome. So if you guys ever need help in those classes, let us know, and we'll be happy to help you guys out. But that's it for introductions. We'll get started with the meeting. We have this is what we're going to go through today, just overall Y code club instructions, and then we have a constitution which we are going to ratify today. It has the framework of how the club is going to operate, like just basic stuff, officers, officer succession, that kind of stuff, and we'll ratify that today. Once we ratify that, we're going to choose officers, like official officers, and then we'll go over all the kind of cool things that we're going to do this year. We have a club website, we have a GitHub now, we have a Discord, and we're just going to work on the website together. We'll work on a bunch of Python projects also, and it should be pretty fun. Cool. Michael, you want to get the slide?
So the Coding Club was founded in 2018 to foster the study of computer science within the CV South community. And as you can tell, that was only 2 years ago, so it's a surprisingly new club.
Yep.
And our goal is to teach code. We also participate in coding competitions, and we also have guest speakers who use coding in their daily lives for their job or things.
Cool.
So why code? Computer programming is the future as technology advances. It's going to be really important as time progresses. Software developers are the fastest growing job in the industry, so we should get on top of that right now. Computer scientists have a very high employment rate, so it's very likely for you to get a job. These jobs also are very high paying, and you don't have to work that many hours. As Steve Jobs says, everyone should learn how to code because it teaches you how to think. Not only that, it's fun and anyone can do it.
Yeah, anyone with a computer can do it, which is cool. And we have up here, of course, Elon Musk, who is right now the CEO of like SpaceX and Tesla and a bunch of other companies. But if you guys didn't know, he got his beginnings by coding PayPal, actually, which is, everyone knows what PayPal is. It's huge. He coded that with a bunch of his with the team, and then he sold that for like $1 billion to eBay. So that's how he got started. And of course, we got down there Steve Jobs. And now we'll look at the Constitution. All right, can you guys see it? Yep. All right, so this is what I wrote over the summer, and it's pretty basic. There is a preamble. It's kind of based off of the U.S. Constitution. There's a preamble, what we, the members of the CV South Coding Club, do this to ensure the longevity of our club and establish this constitution as the guiding instrument of our club. The name of the Coding Club is obviously the CV South Coding Club. The purpose of the Coding Club is to aid, foster, and inspire the study of computer science within the CV South and broader CV South community. Our membership is available to anyone pretty much in all of CV, and you guys, which are the voting membership, can kind of get your say and a bunch of little things within the club. The officers, there are currently just 2 officers for written in the Constitution, just the president and vice president, and of course, if necessary, we can make other officer positions when we require it. But really, there's not that much management to do. 1 or 3 people, 1 or 2, 3 people can get it. president and vice president serve 1-year terms. Yes, the first president, because presidents are appointed and then confirmed by you guys, the first president will be appointed by Aricho Bazu, who is the founder of the coding club 2 years ago. He was the original founder. He is now a freshman at Georgia Tech. So, and he might be able to hop in. I'm not sure. Give him the link, so he might be able to hop in today and say a couple words. If you're there, Aricho, say hi, or if you're not here. Anyways, so officers are appointed by the president and they're confirmed by a majority vote. So that's where you guys come in to confirm the new officers. You're kind of like the U.S. Senate if you are confirming like federal judges, Supreme Court justices, stuff like that. If you want to draw that comparison. And there's a process for removal of officers from their duty if necessary. If they fail to perform their duties, you can remove them. So there's a clause in there for that. Other than that, club finances. We don't want you guys to be fundraising for the coding club because you guys have more important stuff to do. So we pretty much banned like bake sales, clothing drives, pretzel sales, blah 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 blah. That stuff is not a useful use of your time. So we pretty much are exclusively going to be funded through CB South Activities Fund and donations, with the exception of the coding club competitions, which do require like a bus fee just to get there. Alright, so I guess we will vote on it and ratify this Constitution now. So does anyone have anything to say contrary to the Constitution? Speak now. Nothing? Okie dokie then. Awesome. So a 2/3 majority vote, and that will approve this Constitution, and we'll get it signed and we'll have it posted up somewhere that everyone can see, so that you guys can hold the club and the officers accountable to their duties to make sure that they can give you the best experience possible. Alright, so let's see how we can vote. We should probably just, you guys want to raise hands? All that approve, raise your hand, and then yeah. All that approve of the Constitution, please raise your hands, and if none of us approve, then that would be bad. Alright, let's see. Okay. Very good. Alright, that's a 2/3 majority. So, yeah, cool. Coding Club Constitution is ratified. Very nice. Yeah, we'll be signing that. The 3 officers and Mr. Zarko will be signing that, and we'll post it up somewhere we can see. We'll post it up on our website, which we'll get to next. But very nice. That should be something that will help this club move on to the future. Alright, let's continue. Alright, first thing we need to do now that we have a constitution is we have to have officers. So as for president, since Aricho Bazu couldn't show up, he wrote a document which I can show you guys here. This is just saying that he signed it, Aricho Bazu, just to appoint me, Kevin, to the first office. And I sent him this yesterday. He just signed it, so I didn't forge it. It's real. It's a real document. This is his real signature. So I'll be serving as the first president of the coding club for this year. And for our vice presidents, I will be appointing Jerry and Michael to the office of vice president. They'll be co-vice presidents. So that's the process of appointing vice presidents requires a majority vote by you guys again. So if anyone has anything to say against appointing Jerry and Michael to the office of vice president, please say something now. Anyone? No? Alright, why don't we raise our hands and vote one more time, just for the process of appointing Jerry and Michael to the glorious glorious position of coding club vice president.
Yo, Kevin, how do we
Yeah.
like,
What's up?
how do we make sure you're not present? What if we don't want you to be
Oh,
present?
oh, you want to? Okay, cool. There's a clause for this in the Constitution. All right, can you see that, Evan? Can you see it? All right, here, Section 11, removal from office. There you go. Article 4, Section 11. This is how you remove a officer from his duty if he does not perform his duties properly. All right, and here's the process. So you just need to write a request, sign it by at least 3 of you guys, request it to the club officer or the club advisor, as in Mr. Zarko. Send that to, write a notification and send that to the officer who is gonna be removed, and then on the meeting that we are voting on the removal, we will have 10 minutes for the officer to defend his actions. All right. After that, we can have one member defend him and one member advocate for his or her removal. And then after that, all it requires is a 2/3 majority vote of the members and the approval of the club advisor, Mr. Zargo, and that will remove an officer from office. So there you go, Evan. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. Thank you, Kevin.
All right, cool. Excellent. So we're not going to have any abuses of power here. All right, this is the coding club. This is a fair and equitable club. All right, let's move on. So now we have, all right, so Jerry and Michael will be serving as the vice president this year, and I'll be serving as the president. All right, cool. So I want to get into installing Python and the PyCharm IDE, which is how we will be doing a bunch of our coding this year. It takes a little time to download, so we're gonna get that done now, and then we'll go over some of the other setting up stuff. All right. So are you guys all on your school laptops, or are you on your home computers?
I'm on my school laptop, but I have another computer I can use if I need.
Okay, cool. Because we can't get Python onto the school laptops. There's a firewall that blocks it, unfortunately. So there is another solution that you can still code on the school laptops if you guys only have school laptops, but it's best if you have your like home computer or another computer that you can code off of. Alright, so I guess I'll first show you guys the easy way, which is just Replit. In this, one sec, let's see if this loads. Okay, cool. So Replit is how you can code from the computer, from Google Chrome on your school laptop. As you can see, I'm in this is just an online IDE, pretty simple. You can do print, and then you run it, print it to the console. So really easy, anyone can use it. It's Replit. We will make these links available to you, so you can code Python on your school laptops. However, that's not the best solution out there, and I'll show you guys how to download Python actually to your computer and run a actual IDE. So are you guys ready for that? Be cool. We do that. Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's get started. All right. So first of all, we need to install Python. I uninstalled Python on my own computer, so I can show you guys the process. You can just Google Python, go to the downloads page of Python, and you just need to download the most recent version. Download Python 3.8.5. Click on that. It's gonna download. Oh, by the way, this is for Windows. If you guys are on Mac, I can also show you that, but it's pretty similar. So just a Mac link here. So you download Python, and then I already downloaded it, so it should be here.
So if we're on Mac, it's just click the Mac link instead of the Windows one?
Yeah, basically. Did you guys, I guess I'll wait for you guys to download it off the internet. Alright, so and then we'll download PyCharm also. Cool. For PyCharm, you just can Google it. Oh, by the way, PyCharm is an IDE that's specifically designed for Python. There's other IDEs that you can use, Visual Studio Code. You can use Sublime Text. Of course, all the other ones basically. But PyCharm is specifically for Python, so that's what we're going to use, and it's pretty much the a lot of people use it in Python development, so it's not some obscure thing. Alright, for downloading PyCharm, you go to the download section, and then we just download the community version, which is fine. You just press download, and then that will download a launcher for you. Alright, so we got that right. You guys caught up. Did you guys get Python? Cool? Cool? Did we download it? We're downloading? Is it downloading right now? Alright, excellent.
Hey Kevin, I need to go find my admin username and password to download Python. So will you have the other process for the other one? I didn't catch that one available, so I can go back and do that one too after I get this one.
For PyCharm?
Yeah.
Uh,
I just didn't see what you were doing for that one, so I was figuring this one out.
yeah, sure. I can show you right now if you want. Basically, just Google PyCharm, and you can click on the first link that shows up, and then just download the community version, which is free.
We'll probably also send directions through Remind after the meeting.
Yeah.
Just in case people who weren't here or who missed it.
This is all recorded, and I'll edit it down. We can send you. We'll put a video on our website so you guys can check it out after the fact if you guys can't get to it right now, or if you're on your school laptop. All right, cool. Let's move on. All right, so the club website. I bought the domain cbsouthcoding.com for just like $8, which is really cheap per year. And this is what I want to build throughout the school year with you guys. I just learned a little bit of HTML and CSS over the summer, so basically very basic stuff. As you can see, it's a super basic website. I can show you guys. Alright, even if you guys just Google CB South Coding Club, it's like the third link down. So here we go. This is the website. It's real simple. It's only got 2 tabs right now. These don't work, but we'll be fleshing it out throughout the year, and then we'll have all your guys' code projects that you work on, so you can put it on the website. And I think that would be really cool. We have a massive portfolio of everything our members have ever done. The Coding Club Constitution will be there too, so you guys can look at that. And then we'll add another tab for the meeting videos so that you can go back into the meetings and check it out. And we'll add some another resource tab so we can put our videos of how to install PyCharm, Python, etc. But yeah, this is really basic right now. We'll be adding more stuff as we go. But if you want to check it out right now, it's live. So there's just a remind sign up, the GitHub code repository, which we'll get to in a second, a couple of code projects that I coded over the summer, just really simple stuff, the form that you guys filled out. Alright, cool. So there's the website, and we'll be working on that. Alright, where were we? Alright, yes, the GitHub, I can show you over here, is where we will be putting all of our code. GitHub is it's kind of like Google Drive or OneDrive for coders. It's got a bunch more functionality than that, but we're just going to be using it as a code repository. You guys can check it out right now. You can go through the website. You can just search up CB South Coding Club through GitHub. Just search here, CB South Coding Club. You should be able to find it. We have a couple of programs here. We have tic-tac-toe game. We have a pie game, tic-tac-toe game, which is just a GUI version. And then we have a card and deck classes, which we will, once we get into object-oriented programming, once I show you guys how to do that, we will start making classes and objects, and then we can make like a blackjack game, which is what I'm working on right now. Really simple stuff, just to get started. Alright, cool. And we have a Discord channel now. So if you guys ever need help, anything pretty much, need to talk to other members, other officers, you can click on this link. We'll put the link in the... Oh. Yeah, why don't we put the link into the chat? Yeah, what's up?
Do we only have a channel, or do we have like a full server?
It's a server. Is this a server? This is a server or channel? You tell me. Yes, this is the Coding Club. Here we go. I'll put the link in the chat. One sec. Jerry, what are you laughing about? Alright. There you go. Let me know if that works for you guys. But that is the... Yes, people are joining. Excellent. Okay, cool. This is the Discord. You guys we'll put all the important links here, we'll put everything here. It's just a meeting place that you guys can discuss stuff if you want. And you can, if you ever have questions, you can just shoot us a text and we will get back to you through Discord. Alright, cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, yes. That's about it for the setting up stuff. All the semantics. Alright, let's get started with our first program. I gotta show you how to install Python. So now that it's downloaded, you just open the installer, and this is what you should see. You can click this, add Python 3.8 to path. Just press install now, and that should install. And then we have PyCharm.
Yo, Kevin, why are we getting two IDEs?
What do you mean 2 IDEs? We're not. Oh, are you talking about the replit?
No, PyCharm and like normal.
Oh,
those are
no,
two IDEs.
because alright, so PyCharm is the ID and Python is the language. Though we need the
both.
what? No, we need the PyCharm to run the Python. We need to install Python and then run PyCharm with it. Does that make sense?
Bro, you can use it on the program.
I can
Like
use Python, but like that's not a good experience, okay?
Alright.
Alright, so once you open up the installer, you choose the location, press next. You guys don't have to select any of these pretty much unless you want a desktop shortcut. I don't use desktop shortcuts, so I guess you can also click this one. You don't need to create associations, you don't need to update the path variable. It's up to you if you want to create the desktop shortcut. And then just install. It'll take a little while, it needs to extract all the files and see how this is going. Alright, cool. So Python has been set up, and if you guys just want to look, you can search up the Python shell. Just the Python. Click on this. William? Is this what you're talking about? Because this is not a good coding experience.
No, the actual Python has an IDE. It's called idle.
Yeah, but no, you don't want to use that. That's not a good experience. You can't debug with that. You can just runs it.
It's not the thing you have, bro. It's like a different thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's still not a good experience for coding. Okay, so
I guess that works.
no, yeah, we'll just use the PyCharm IDE. That's just the standard of what people do in Python, anyways. So, here, this is just the Python. I don't want to confuse you guys, but you can run Python like this. But we're not going to be coding like this because we're not barbarians. We're not cavemen. So we have the PyCharm IDE. Alright, cool. So we're going to run it. Come on. Jerry, Michael, you want to say anything? Anything to the club?
You're doing a great job, Kevin.
Thanks, Jerry. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll get to our first project today. We'll just print hello world, the simplest thing. And then you guys will be pretty much set up to write whatever Python code you want, whatever kind of projects you want. So once you open up the PyCharm, you'll get to this screen. You just press new project. You can name the project up here. We'll call it project 1, doesn't matter. And we'll create a virtual environment. You guys can also just use, but yeah, there's no interpreter right now, so we'll just create a virtual environment. You don't need to create a welcome script. It's just a welcome page. Alright, cool. It's going to take a little while, just a couple seconds. Come on, come on.
Yo, Kev, what if we don't know Python?
I'm going to be teaching you Python. That's what we're doing in this
You're
club.
teaching it?
Yeah, I'm teaching you Python. That's the idea. I want to get you guys started today. And if you guys want to drop off after like 5 minutes, or you want to stay in, I can teach you guys. I can start teaching Python. But the plan is to meeting by meeting, we'll build up our Python reservoir. We'll code like a really simple tic-tac-toe game. And then once we got that done, we can work on all other kinds of projects. Python has a bunch of functionality. It's got a bunch of packages that you can install that allows it to do a lot of stuff. You can do web development, you can do data analysis, you can do machine learning, you can do whatever, build your own games. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with Python, and it's really easy for it's really readable, which is amazing. It doesn't have all the syntax, the funny little syntaxes that like Java does. So you don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about learning the code and writing it, which is cool. Alright, so once we got our Python, what's up?
Kevin, is there any way we can get like private tutoring sessions from you?
I'll be on the Discord if you want. Just shoot me a text on the Discord.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, we'll be working through that throughout the year. And that's the plan. And if you guys already know Python and know coding and don't want to learn Python, then we will work on the website together, because that is something cool. We could be web development, and you can put down your resume, oh, I worked on the Coding Club website. You can put the link there and you can have people check it out. It's cool stuff. If you want to apply for an internship, you can show them that, oh, this is what I built, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Okay, cool. Now we have a project, so we're gonna create a file, just a Python file. Name it Hello World. Alright, cool. So now we have a Python file. We can type our code. So the first thing that all programmers do is, of course, print Hello World. And when it's really easy, as you can see, you don't have to do system.out.print to print Hello World. You just do. Can you guys see this, by the way? Is it too small? Good.
It's pretty small.
Alright, let's see if I can zoom in somehow.
Can you try Control Plus, or does that not work on it? I never tried.
No, let's see. Just probably just go through the settings. Alright, appearance. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it doesn't work. Terrific. Oh wait, I didn't save that, did I? My bad. What? What? Why isn't this working? Oh, maybe that's not the code itself, that's just like the appearance. Okay, well, my bad. I should have figured this out before. Change it here. Okay. Here we go. Oh god, why is the font so small still? Oh gosh, I changed the wrong one. Alright, my bad, guys. Sorry. Change this back.
I mean, I think if you just use Shift scroll wheel, it should.
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work.
That's odd.
Yeah. Well, sorry about that, but I'll figure that out for the next meeting. However, it is just to print hello world. It is just print, spelled print, parentheses because it's a function, and you're printing a string, which, if you guys don't really understand what's going on, a string is just basically text. And you just print string hello world. You text your print, and then to run Python code, you have to configure the interpreter, which is Python. So yeah, just allow access here. Cool. There we go. So that does it.
Hey, Kevin, what's a function? I don't know what a function is.
You don't know what a function is? A function is it's a set of code that you can design yourself, or there's a bunch of built-in functions that Python already gives you, and it's just a set of pre-written Python code that you can use to it basically makes your life a lot easier because you can reuse these functions throughout your code. Alright, so this is just, we're going to continue configuring PyCharm. We have to configure the the interpreter. So we just go to, should be under settings. Yeah, okay, this is settings, project, Python interpreter, and then this is the interpreter. So usually if this says no interpreter, you can just scroll down because we already installed it, Python 3.8. If you installed it correctly, it should show up right there, so you just select OK. And now we have Python running in PyCharm. And then if you want to run something for the first time, you run hello world. You just right click, run hello world, and then there you go. It says print run hello world. Actually, yeah, but as you can see, it says hello world down there. And if you guys want to run it again, you can just do it. You can just run it there. Does that work? One sec. Let's run this again. Yeah, so you have hello world down there. Time you click on that, hello world. You can do more complex code, but yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it for our first meeting. We got Python, we got PyCharm, wrote your first program, print hello world. You guys get that? Cool.
I got it set up, but I don't know how to run it.
Okay, cool. All right.
I have the console open, but when I run it, it doesn't.
All right. Did you get PyCharm set up?
Yeah, it just barely installed like a few minutes ago, so I don't know if I missed something.
All right, no problem. All right. So did you start a new project?
It's in the Python project. I just used the default one. Do I need to like start a new project and create a package and everything?
Are you talking about through PyCharm? Wait, sorry. One second. Let's see. So, are you looking at the screen that I'm looking at pretty much?
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Okay, and did you configure your interpreter here?
I don't think I did. I think it's. Let me open it.
All right, so just go to File Settings.
Oh, I think I might see the issue. In the console at the bottom, it has like the main thing. It doesn't actually have my hello world thing.
Okay, yeah. So just go to Python interpreter here, and just select the interpreter. Python 3.8.
Okay, I have that.
Okay, and now you should be able to just right click and run hello world. Let me know if that works.
Oh, it's saying. Oh, I put a capital P on print.
Yeah. Lowercase p. Sorry about that.
I only know Java, not Python, so it's a little.
Yeah, no problem. It should be really easy to transfer over to Python. It's a lot simpler. You don't have to remember.
It worked. I think it was just like I was not running the right thing, and then I had like syntax that was wrong.
All right, excellent. So we'll call it the end of that meeting. It's already been 40 minutes. So does anyone have any questions or anything that they want to add?
Yeah, why is it called Python?
That's a good question, William. You know what? I'm gonna Google that. Why is
isn't
Python?
it called like Anaconda?
One sec.
Isn't Anaconda like something else or something to do with
Oh,
computers?
you know what? It's from Monty Python. You guys know the show Monty Python. That's where you got the name from.
Yeah,
There you go. Cool.
What about boa constrictor?
Boa constrictor. What are you talking about? Never mind. Get out of here.
Yeah, like why not like a rattlesnake or something? I don't know.
Like it's not Monty. It's not Monty Rattlesnake. It's Monty Python. Okay, and that's why it's Python. All right. Does that make sense to everyone? Cool. Okay, and I guess I'll show you some other cool stuff you can do with coding. Here's just a tic-tac-toe game. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, can you send out the PowerPoint once we're done so we can have like all the information, like the GitHub and everything?
Yeah, of course. It's also on the website if you want to go there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just cbsouthcoding.com. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to install a package for this. I need the we'll install a package. Just Pygame. One second, guys. Alright, so if you guys want to install packages, the easiest way is to just do pip, go through the console, pip install, and the name of your package. And there it goes, it's installing. So that's just a heads up when we do eventually start using other packages. Alright, cool. Now that I've got Pygame installed, this should work. I think. Does this work? There we go. Can you see that? Tic-tac-toe. Easy peasy. And it's just a tic-tac-toe game. Basically. Play with your friends. And
Dude, you're really good at tic-tac-toe, Kevin.
thank you. And you can quit when you quit. And we'll start with that. It's super simple. We'll probably get it within a couple of weeks. It really takes like 2 or 3 days to get up to speed to that level of Python. So, or maybe 2 or 3, 4 days. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we'll call it an actual minute to the meeting. That's it. If you guys want to stay on, talk, whatever, you can jump off though. Bye bye. Thanks for joining the coding club. Hope to see you in the future.
Bye. Thanks.
Cool?
Yo, Kevin,
Yeah.
you need to join the Discord call. We have some questions for you.
Okay, well, you guys can go onto the coding club Discord and then I'll talk to you guys.
You didn't even send me invite in the other server.
What?
Oh, you did? When? Oh, never mind, Kevin.
It's
Yeah,
in the Teams chat. You guys can click on it. It's right there.
That's on my school computer. That's not gonna help me.
Just email it to yourself.
Yeah, Evan. Email it to myself?
Right,
Yeah,
all right,
you know
Kevin.
what an email is? No, I don't have
Kevin.
What?
Go to your start menu.
Huh?
Go to your
Okay.
start
Yeah,
menu.
I know what
and
you're
then
talking about.
Search up Python shell.
You're talking about this, right?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's so much more simple.
This is so terrible. You want to code
no,
with
and then
this?
go to file. Go to the top left. Go to file,
What?
and then go new file.
You want to
And you
code
just
with
take the
this?
Dude, it's so easy.
Yes, you can code like this, but we're not dinosaurs. We're not cavemen. We use IDEs to code.
Like I code Java in Terminal, and it's not fun at all. It's so much better like in Eclipse or any other IDE.
Yes, William,
Kevin, please
okay.
speak for yourself. Some of us
I
are
use
cavemen
Java.
dinosaurs.
There is no debugging support here.
I love Terminal, but it's not. You don't have to use it for everything.
Alright, let me see. What did Eric say? Okay, yeah. So I did it wrong. Usually when I set it up before, when I set up PyCharm before, it didn't work like this. So I think I did something wrong. I don't set up Python IDEs that often, so I'm a little rusty. Obviously. But okay, so right click on the project name near the top and press run.
Oh no, wait. It's the project name is near the top left. That's what I was talking about. Not
Yeah.
the one with the bar under it.
This one?
Where the minus sign is next to the settings.
Okay, here.
Yeah, that project. That's where the project name's gonna be. You press run, and then after that, you can use the shortcut run near the scroll down project name.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't
I
just
think
right-clicking
Eric
run
should be
hello
in.
world does the same thing, right? Yeah. What's that? What did you say,
I
Will?
think Eric seems to know more than you about these.
Dude, Eric, you want to run the meeting? You want to run a
I only
meeting?
learned over the summer, so.
Yeah, pretty much me too. Yeah, you can just right-click run hello world. That's the same thing, correct? Yeah, and then in the future you can just click up here. I'm not sure why it gives me so much of a printout. That usually doesn't happen. I think I screwed something up. Not quite sure, but yeah. Okay. Wait, let me see this.
I have a question.
Yes.
How'd you get it to be visual, the tic-tac-toe game?
Oh, that's the Pygame package.
Oh.
Yeah, Pygame is pretty much like the most used package for developing games in Python. Just like you can develop all kinds of silly games with it. I just made a tic-tac-toe game because it's really simple and easy. But basically, we can run through it. You just import the package, install the package, import the package, and then you do a bunch of setting up here. Like this is setting up for the actual game, designing the game, like the board. And then the actual logic is down here. I just have an array that holds the tic-tac-toe board, just a 3x3 array. Yeah, 3x3 array. This draws the circle. This creates a marker. This is an object-oriented programming. I probably would have been able to make it much easier with object-oriented programming, with classes and objects, but I didn't do that. So there you go.
Hey, what's an array? I don't know what an array is.
An array. All right. So an array is.
It's kind of
Let's not call it an array. It's a list. We'll start with lists. A list is a data type, data structure that holds individual variables inside of it. So you can have a list of numbers, a list of texts, a list of strings, a list of booleans, a list of other lists, which we'll call an array, but not really. It's more of a list of lists. And then with the list, you can store a lot of data values in one thing instead of making a separate variable for each data value. Does that make sense, William?
kind of. I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm really new to this, so.
Okay. Well, we haven't gotten started yet, but I guess we'll get started with our first Python lesson. Do you want to learn the first Python lesson, William?
Right, shut the fuck up.
All right. Do you want to or no?
Bruh.
What?
Oh,
Python.
wait, I'm wondering, where'd you get the code for this tic-tac-toe?
I wrote it.
Okay.
What do you mean? Where did I get it from?
No, nothing.
You guys are roasting me. Learn Python. My gosh. Alright. So,
I'm out.
alright. Bye, Jerry.
See you, Kevin. Have a good day.
Yep. Okay.
What's the game thing again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Bye. Bye-bye. Okay.
What's the game thing again?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, just Pygame, not Pygame.
Yeah. Pygame. Find it?
Bye.
Alright, cool. Alright, sweet. So, do you guys have any other questions or do you want to do some coding? Anything? Or are we just leaving? Nothing?
Yeah, go to Discord.
Let's go to the Discord.
Alright, that sounds fine. See you guys later.